Now this past week, there has been a fresh controversy and one would say a recurring controversy. And this has to do with an existence of a super censor in the country. Some people are even calling him, because this is particularly from Madhya Pradesh, the Narottam Board of Film Certification. Narottam Mishra is the Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh. So what he does is that he often takes objection. It seems that he's not the Home Minister, he's the Objections Minister. He's upset with something or the other in movies because he feels that it is affecting the Pavitra Vatavaran in the country. And thus some action should be taken and must be taken. And the latest in line is Shah Rukh Khan's movie Pathan, where he feels that the dress is not in sync, the song is not in sync, the way the dance is being performed is not in sync. Which is why we are saying that this is a super censor. That a movie is good to go by the official authority, the censor board, but not okay according to the Narottam Board of Film Certification. And many others also. In this case, for instance, the Congress has also taken objection. Some Muslim organizations have also taken objection. They don't like certain words that have been used. What is happening? And then one asks this question, why is Bollywood not speaking for itself? The film industry has often been criticized for being quiet because of protecting their interests, financial interests, personal interests, image, because they're image conscious. But now very recently, both Shah Rukh Khan with his positivity comment and Amitabh Bachchan, who often stays away, always stays away in fact, not often, always stays away or steers clear from any controversy, has spoken about freedom of speech and expression. On the big fight tonight, we discuss whether this is a moment of realization and change for Bollywood where it is finally speaking up against super censorship, or are we reading a bit too much? Let's introduce our guest. Dr.Shashi Panja is a Minister for Child and Development and Social Welfare in the government of West Bengal. Thank you very much for joining us. In the studio, we have Sumitra Goenka, political analyst.
I think the Bollywood is synonymous with hypocrisy, but I'm not sure in which context Mr. Bachchan made this comment. Was he referring to the violence which was happening in West Bengal or the civil liberties which have been curbed in West Bengal?
Regarding Amitabh Bachchan's comment, the lady who spoke after me, I'm sorry I missed out your name because we are joining virtually. You see, you have to go in. Amitabh Bachchan, when he speaks, he spoke rightly of the present situation and not about the situation in Bengal. So please get rid of this widespread disinformation and, these kind of deceitful, I would say, those trolls, those tweets that you do on social media by your IT in charge. He's gone absolutely mad today.
See, first thing I would like to say here is that under the garb of creative freedom, we cannot just do anything and everything. Now, regarding, if you ask me about this particular movie, I have not seen the movie, but from whatever I'm hearing, and the kind of...
the song has been...
Yeah, the song, I'm sorry. The song, I have not really seen the song in detail or something, but from prima facie, whatever I've gathered, there seemed to be some kind of, vulgarity in the song which people are talking about. And these are the normal friends, colleagues, house people who are in the house.
Don't you think that we are taking too much objection?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Sanket ji, if I am also a mother, when I want to inculcate, you guys are all talking about culture. So when I want to inculcate Indian culture into my children, I will talk about Swami Vivekanand. Like that lady said, Swami Vivekanand, do you think he will promote or he will go to a movie and see all these things in today's world?
But that doesn't mean you cancel a popular mode of cinema.
No, people who are criticizing have a right to criticize. We here, the movie is objectifying a woman. As I am a woman, I feel the movie is objectifying a woman. I don't think that, Deepika is really having a great body or whatever. She may have. That's her hard work. But at the same time, I think that the movie or Bollywood in particular tries to objectify women, which is not right. What is the performance in that song? I mean, if there are songs which we are talking about in Bollywood,
my whole point is, Ms. Goenka, my only point is that if a censor board has cleared something with a rating that this is this age appropriate, that age appropriate.
Because censor board has cleared something does not mean that my family will also clear it.
Yeah, West Bengal's own debatable track record, the government's track record on freedom of speech.
You named Amir Khan's movie Lal Singh Chaddha.
Yeah.
And a mentally challenged person is shown to join Indian Army, which never happens here. It is in US. A factually incorrect representation. Secondly, when the Pakistani official asks Amir Khan to do puja, he says puja is like a malaria, it causes riots. So this is the construct which I am objecting to. It is the history which is there.
Are you sure you're reading this correctly?
Yes. There is, if you look at the research.
So in the whole movie, you were able to find this as an anti-Hindu comment?
Yes, it is. And you
think this was deliberate?
This is a subtle messaging that goes on. Bollywood has been doing since a long time.
But I think the censor board cleared it.
See, censor board has cleared it, but I have a right to point out factual
Sure,
mistakes.
fair enough.
I started by saying that I'm not sure what Mr. Bachchan intended to say, whether he was talking about freedom of speech and expression with reference to Kolkata, West Bengal violence or what, or the general situation. But now Ms. Shobha, they clearly said that he selected a platform of West Bengal to make a comment against the current government. So I think if that is the case, then it is clearly showing the political inclination of these people. So Mr. Bachchan earlier was a politician. Everybody knows it. He was close to a certain party for quite few years, and after that to another party. So if he is intending to hurt a particular political party, I'm not sure if that is what he meant. Secondly, if that is the case, because the minister from Bengal also talked about freedom of expression, but I think here she is not talking about the fact that Calcutta News Network was completely banned in Calcutta when they were showing certain news against what the failures of the government were in the ration crisis as well as the corona
crisis. That's an important point that you have mentioned. Our panelist right here, Ms. Goenka, says, what about your own track record? I mean, the BJP has also brought this up. Your own track record.
I just wish to enlighten Ms. Goenka one thing, that whatever you wish to interpret Amitabh Bachchan's statement, you can. Then you got influenced by what Shobha ji said. But what I'm trying to say, just look at the response of Bharatiya Janata Party, which jumped into, to comment on Amitabh Bachchan's speech. That is important. A political party jumped in to comment on this. So don't
I asked you
say
a question
that.
about Calcutta News Network. No. Can you explain what happened there? Because as a citizen of the country, you have to answer.
I will ask her. One moment, I'll ask her.
Ms. Goenka.
Alok, please, you have to have the patience to listen off. I'll come to you.
This is a Purana tactic of these BJP people or sympathizers not to allow the other one to speak. Now, secondly, are you aware of Kolkata News TV, which BJP has banned and raided? Are you aware of it? Are you sure of what you are saying? Calcutta News, what are you saying? Nothing has closed down. Every day they report, every day they question us. But what has been raided? Which channel has been raided by CBI and ED because they spoke against BJP? Is Kolkata News. Check on your facts. Your facts are absolutely wrong.
You have still not answered her question.
Basically, Sanket ji, BJP suffers from
insecurity. You have still not answered her question.
Not aware. Alok ji is not aware
talking about
what
other
the
things.
IT in charge, Amit Malavia, is saying.
Sanket
ji, let us have some civility in the debate. Alok ji, you are not aware of what your IT chief Amit Malavia has said in his tweets. It's not only the censor board. Amit Malavia ji has been commenting since morning about Amitabh Bachchan's speech, about Shah Rukh Khan's speech, and he has gone on a rampage. So that is why we are saying,
he says that they've actually spoken against you. The BJP's position is that it is great of Amitabh Bachchan to have chosen the platform in Kolkata to speak against the tyranny of the TMC.
Absolutely.
Mrs. Goenka, if you don't want to watch somebody in less clothes than what you consider is appropriate for you and your family, don't watch it. It is a movie. It's a visual medium. It's not a radio play. We cannot be making it's called show business for a reason. We cannot be making only documentary propaganda films which only are about Vivekananda ji's sermons which you like to watch. Aapko wahi chahiye, so that is there.
somebody was saying about freedom of speech and expression. So yes, freedom of speech and expression has some boundaries like morality, decency, and secondly, it also includes a right to criticize. So if somebody is criticizing, like I feel that the movie I will not go or it doesn't suit
Sure,
my
that is your
culture,
right.
that is my right. The selective
Because
secularism
people
which
want to
Bollywood
watch
shows
it.
is why
And
they are
because
facing the problem right
you're
now.
perfectly aligned,
Because
you
social
cannot
media today is
ban
very
something
active
which-
and
Okay.
people know the true colors of Bollywood.
Okay.